Hello and welcome to Over Asking. I'm your host, Joel Adair. Have you ever been on vacation or been traveling and you stumble across a little town or a village or even a really cool beach and you can just tell there's something going on here, there's a vibe to this place. And you just know this place is a little different, this place is special. In this episode of Over Asking, I'm going to show you a very special little hamlet and a private beach that's currently listed for sale in this little magical place. You know the old saying about real estate, the three most important things when purchasing real estate: location, location, location. Port Sandfield is the best location in Muskoka for having a fun, convenient, and comfortable summer vacation. To show you what I mean, I'm going to spend the entire day with the camera rolling at my listing in Port Sandfield on Lake Joseph. My day starts by grabbing my gym bag and heading down to the dock. I'm going to take the paddleboard and go over to the Lake Joe Club for a workout. It only takes a few minutes to paddle over, and you can avoid running into too much boat traffic by going early in the day and take a direct route straight from the Cottage dock to the dock at the Water's Edge restaurant. From there, it's a short walk to the gym, and I've got to say this is my favorite gym in the world, and I'm not kidding. I love it. Probably part of the charm is the fact that I can take the paddleboard straight from the Cottage dock to the gym. I love the atmosphere here. It's got all the essentials. There's great scenery with multiple views of Lake Joe and lots of other activities going on like tennis, golf, kids programs, and dining at the Water's Edge restaurant. Later on, as I arrived back at the dock after paddling back to the cottage, the sun began to pop out and I thought it would be great to cool off with a quick swim. This property has the most amazing private beach with 700 feet of beautiful hard-packed sand and a dock that would rival a small resort. I took some time to explore the gorgeous west-facing shoreline. It's the perfect way to cool off after a long workout. Next up, it's lunchtime, and I decided to walk over the bridge and hit up Silverstream Farms and grab a sandwich. Visiting Silverstream Farms is basically a summertime tradition in this area. Whether you're boating through Port Sandfield and want to grab one of their famous deli sandwiches, or cottage in the area and like to take advantage of the super convenient micro grocery store, grab an ice cream with the kids, fresh produce, or get fresh baked goodies straight from the oven at the bakery. I decided to eat my lunch on the dock under the bridge and do a little people watching. The boats that go through this passage are pretty epic. And on a rare occasion, you might even see the swing bridge open up and the Winona 2 or the Seguin sail through the narrow passage. After lunch, I decided to take a walk around and check out some of the local boutiques in the area, as well as the Port Sandfield Marina. Port Sandfield is such a small place that if you're driving through and happen to blink, you might actually overlook these little gems. So whether you're coming by boat or by car, you should definitely slow down and take the time to explore these little seasonal treasures. Visiting the retail shop in Port Sandfield Marina is pretty cool. They actually have boats in the boathouse, in the retail shop. It's just a cool vibe. You can actually see fish in the water as you're shopping, and it's just something that's pretty rare you won't see anywhere else. After lunch and a bit of exploring, I decided to run into Port Carling and grab a few things for dinner because I was expecting company to come by for barbecue later on that evening. I just love the location here for all the conveniences like running into Port Carling for groceries or the LCBO. It's about a 5-minute drive. This is definitely not one of those cottage locations where you're afraid to forget something because you're so far away from civilization. It's quite the opposite. You can make it to the hardware store or the pharmacy or a number of great restaurants within a few minutes. It's just a short drive to Port Carling. By the time I got back from Port Carling, the weather conditions were pretty much perfect for a little tour on the Sea-Doo. I decided to head north on Lake Joe and do a little sightseeing. Less than 10 minutes later, I found myself surrounded by this cluster of islands that looked so pristine and so perfect that I decided to stop and put my diving mask on, take a look around, and see what lies beneath this crystal clear water. On the way home, I decided to take a different route and cut through the Joe River into Lake Rosso before getting back to Port Sandfield and crossing under the bridge. Finally, back to the cottage with enough time to warm up in the hot tub and get ready for my guests to arrive by boat. Spent the rest of the evening chilling on the dock and watching the sunset with friends before heading up to the main cottage for dinner. So what do you think? That's what I consider a day well spent hanging out in Port Sandfield. There's really so much more to discover in this little hamlet. If you'd like to check out the listing that inspired this entire episode, I'll leave some links in the comment section with some details on this beautiful cottage. If you have any questions, comments, I would love to hear them. Please don't hesitate to reach out. If you like this video, please let YouTube know by tapping the thumbs up. Thanks for watching.